not have... No, wait. Yes, I do. Consecrate. Easiest game of my life. This deck is 8-0, 100% win rate. It's absolutely insane. Would recommend. Mind me just playing a little bit of Even Paladin. I realized I had a lot of the cards, so I decided to just make this deck. The only one I was missing was the Glass Knight, so honestly, I feel like this deck is really fun. I've played it 5 times already, and if you look here, I am currently 5-0 with the deck. I played it last night just to test it out to see if I liked it. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. And if you happen to enjoy the show, feel free to like, comment, and or subscribe, because that would help me out a lot. And hit the notification button, because that'll help you out a lot for more of me. And I know that's what everybody wants. So I tried it a couple of times without the Corpse Taker because I didn't have it. And I realized that it's significantly worse. So I decided to put in the Corpse Taker, which was it was definitely a really, really good thing to put in. Instead, I had 2 Serenite Chain Gangs. And if you couldn't tell, clearly I took them out because they just weren't nearly as good. It wasn't terrible, but it definitely wasn't as good as it should have been. Probably going to do this and coin out a secret. I feel like that's just the best play here, because next turn I can just hero power and play a 2-drop. But anyway, I decided to take out take out the Serenite Chain Gang, because Corpse Taker was just better, and I decided to craft it, even though it's going out of standard real soon. So this guy knows that this was probably Noble Sacrifice. That's probably explosive. I would find it hard to believe that he has another Wandering Monster. Yeah, I find it hard to believe that he has another Wandering Monster. Interesting. Okay, so we're going to play Reinforce, and then just give him Divine Shield and see if this is Snipe. It's not Snipe, so I'm assuming it's Rat Trap or Venom Strike Trap, because Snake Trap is just never really played ever, or it's rarely played. Oof, Flanking Strike is not one you want to see. I think that with this, we just continue to go face. There's really no reason to do anything other than that. Because of the fact that this is probably Venom Strike Trap, I want to hit it later. I also want to be able to kill a weapon with this. That's unrelated, but could have played this and hit into that, and then dealt with the snake immediately, but I have equality, so I'll do it when I have an equality Consecrate play or something. Also, oof, that's rough. That's a rough one. Okay, so I'm a little upset, and my computer's a little bit laggy right now. I don't know what's happening. Oof, I disconnected for a moment there. That's not good. But it's fine. So, okay, well now it crashed for him. I know that he still has been gifted 1 secret. This is probably not going to count as a win or loss. And Blessing of Kings, because we know it's not anything like ridiculous like Freezing Trap, so it's not going to lose this. It's not Wandering or Explosive. This way I can continue to pressure face and not really have to deal with anything. Also, I'm kind of upset that this isn't going to count. What's he going to do? Kill command it? I am actually okay with that. Is Avenging Wrath worth it? I don't think so. So, we're going to actually play this. Hit the 3-2. Activate the secret. Oh, it was Snake Trap. What do you know? What do you know? The reason why I did that was because I have Avenging Wrath in my hand, so it's actually not that big of a deal. I can easily deal with that board with Avenging Wrath, or Silverhand Recruit, stick it on Steed. Very hard for him to get over it. So the reason I did that was just because there was really no reason not to. Might as well get the secret out of the way and have those minions to immediately deal with his board. Misha, not worried about Misha at all. It's not that I'm not worried at all. I'm just not worried that much about her. Like, she's going to have a hard time getting over the stick it on Steed. Obviously, she potentially could, but it probably won't happen. And if she is used in order to kill it, she goes down to 1 health, which means Consecrate or Avenging Wrath will probably kill her. Even if he kill commands it right now. And if he Hunter's Marks it, then he kills it. I get a 2-6 anyway. Okay, well, I get a 2-6 anyway. It's a little bit of a tilter that he top decked that, but, you know, what are you going to do? Sometimes you just get unlucky. Fully wipes my board. I think Avenging Wrath is probably the play here. Because I do already have the Equality Consecrate play. Likely two of them hit that, yeah. The rest goes face. And I'm actually in a pretty decent spot right now. I've gained quite a lead. I'm not all that concerned. I'm going to get Tyrion next turn. Or True Silver Champion. No, I'm probably going to play Tyrion, to be honest. Oof. May Equality Consecrate, actually. I don't think I need to Equality Consecrate, though. Not yet. Ooh, do I want to play Lich King or Tyrion? I think Tyrion's better. Because of the Divine Shield. Like, the Lich King theoretically could die here. But the Lich King would have died. But this being Divine Shield, it's going to be a lot harder unless he has Candle Shot or something. He needs to have another thing to deal with Tyrion. So, as of right now, I'm not concerned, is what I'm trying to say. I do have the Acidic Swamp Ooze if he plays a weapon, basically being Candle Shot or the 3/2. Want to get value out of it. Ooh, and he gets an 8. Okay. He gets a 5/5. Next turn, I'm going to play Lich King, though. So I'm actually still okay. Going to hit him in the face first with a 1/1 to see exactly what those secrets are. Probably a Wandering Mon. No, probably an Explosive Trap. Definitely an Explosive Trap. I don't know what the other one is. Misdirection. Don't hit the 1/1, please. Okay, that's fair. And then Explosive Trap, that gets wiped. And then we play an 8/8. Again, not super concerned right now. I don't think there's a way he can actually, like, kill me. Which could be my famous last words, but he's already used a kill command. That's a bummer, but not really that big of a deal. And see, this is where the Equality Consecrate comes in handy. This is why I didn't use it earlier on the to my side play. We're gonna hit him with this first, see exactly what that is. Is it freeze? It's freeze, okay. So now we Equality Consecrate. Equality Consecrate. Could I have won? No, I couldn't have. Oh no, I did win. I was like, wait, could I have won? I know I had extra damage in my hand somewhere, but the Consecrate was that extra damage. Obviously, it didn't count as a win, but I'm personally going to count it as a win, and you all saw it. So when we look at the stats, and I talk about that at the end of the week, I'm going to count it as a win. But yeah, this deck is actually really good. He didn't get Rexar, so we didn't actually fully have to test this deck out. But even after the person plays Rexar, generally, it's pretty decent for me. I haven't actually... This is the first Hunter I've played against thus far, after putting in the Corpse Taker, and even though I didn't play the Corpse Taker, the Hunter matchup did still feel pretty good in most situations, so moving on. So in the Hunter, I think having this combo is really good if they play the Spellstone. We want to keep the Divine Shield and Lifesteal actually in the deck in order to get the Corpse Taker to pop off more often. And as it stands, playing the one Wild Pyromancer early for a little bit of extra pressure might be decent. Because we do have another Wild Pyromancer with the Equality combo. Okay, drawing the Crystal Smith is not good. But I do still have another Lifesteal in the deck, and some more Divine Shields, at least one. So ideally, if I get Corpse Taker, I can get usually at least 2 to 3 of these things a piece. That's really the only thing that I'm going for. So this turn, I think we're going to play a Wild Pyromancer to apply some pressure, and then next turn, coin out the Corpse Taker for as much damage as possible. He's going to probably just Flanking Strike it, but that's fine by me. It doesn't really matter that much. Okay, so he's going to kill it off. Not a huge deal. Maybe Hyena, actually. Oh, Adapt? Okay. Health? Yeah, okay, so he got health. This is not a great thing for me, especially considering he can easily kill the Corpse Taker now, but it's still good to play. No, we'll play the True Silver Champion and kill that off. Corpse Taker I can wait a turn for that. I'd rather get the True Silver Champion out there so I can deal with threats immediately, and then Corpse Taker next turn. Probably should have just immediately committed to my previous play and just played the Corpse Taker, but I didn't. Potentially a slight misplay, but it's fine. I mean, I also just wanted to have more life gone before I did that, you know? So I'm going to do that. Kill his Candle Shot because it's actually super duper annoying. Hit that into that so it doesn't do a ton of damage. and give this Divine Shield because I think that's pretty useful. I want to save the Corpse Taker a little while longer, I guess, and build up this board. Maybe it's a misplay, but I think killing the Candle Shot's pretty useful, because if I didn't, he could have just used the Corpse Taker. Now that's a really, really, really good combo. I'm definitely going to have to watch out for in a little bit. He could very well draw it in like a couple of seconds. Wing Blast, okay. Not a huge deal, but obviously still annoying. I'm going to play the Corpse Taker. Give me some lifesteal. I have a card advantage now. Even if he draws Spring Paws for 4/4 rushes for 1, my board state's pretty decent as is. Next time, I'll probably just Spike Ridge Steed on the 1/1 and go face. What did he get? He probably got Rexar if he picked it that quickly. Ooh, or Master's Call for draw. Okay. That makes sense. Kill it off. I end up healing a decent amount, actually. Then he's going to kill the 1/1. That's actually a bit of a bummer. I'm not going to lie. That actually sucks. I think we're going to play Kangor. I'm playing him now simply because, like, if he does hero power and you do direct damage, I can always heal it back up. So basically, it renders his hero power useless. Especially considering I don't even need to pump it up and I can just hit him. Also, if I Spike Ridge Steed it, it's pretty big and it'll have Divine Shield. So really, there's no reason to not play it. It's just my best option. Life Drinker. Again, fine. This is where the extra stuff really comes in handy. We'll do this. Kill off the 4/4. Heal up entirely. Have a pretty big taunt in his way and just pass turn. In a couple of turns, I'll probably play the Harpy. Hopefully he plays a weapon that I can kill with the Ooze. I'm kind of just saving that. Interesting. Okay, so you can just totally kill my board here. What's that? What card has he been holding since turn 0? It's not Rexar, because he's about to play it now. And Unleash the Hounds? Holy moly. Dude, this guy wants to destroy my board. I'm not even going to heal up that much. I'm trying to think how much damage this does here, because he hits that with that, then hits that with the... Okay, so his 5/4 is going to live with 2. It's going to be harder to kill than I would personally like. Hero powers after. That was smart of him. Respect that play. Lich King is probably the play here, followed by trading this into the 1/1 so he loses attack. Don't really need to go aggressive. At this point, I have a massive board wipe if things get out of control. And I have a way to destroy his weapon, and really I just need to control the board at this point. That's all I really need to do. Timberwolf into Rexar? Dire Mole. Interesting, okay. Ooh, I'm reconnecting to the game. That's just fantastic. Another one, not counting as a win. But you guys know. This deck is actually like 7-0 right now. This is the wrong deck. I was copying the list and giving it to a friend. You guys know that this deck's actually 7-0. And it just keeps getting better. I don't ever feel worried in any of these matchups. This deck is actually nuts. Way to end out today. I don't think I really need either of these. I think the priority is Corpse Taker. Personally, that's just what I think the priority in this game is. If we're both even, it is. If we're not, Consecrate is probably really good with a Wild Pyromancer. Okay, so at this point, what I need is a Wild Pyromancer or a Consecrate to deal with his wide board. Not only that, but I can give him a Divine Shield so I can keep things up a little bit longer, if that makes sense. So we'll see what happens. We'll see. We will see. Okay, so he plays 2 of those. That doesn't really surprise me. However, he doesn't coin out anything, which is a little bit weird. Usually when I play against an odd paladin, what they do is on turn 1 they play a 1-drop and immediately coin out something else. But what he might be doing is doing a hero power and then coining out something else after that, which isn't a bad play necessarily. It's just not good in my opinion. Is he going to give it attack and hit the 2/2? There's no way he Blessing of Mights that. Okay, that's what I thought. I was really hoping that he didn't do that. Hit the 2/1, obviously. Boom. I think it's safer to do this first, see what I get. Auto Defense Matrix might actually be my best bet here. It'll give this Divine Shield, and I don't really need a 1/1 right now. Ideally, I get Consecrate soon and I win this game off of that, but obviously that might not happen. Next turn, it's going to be Corpse Taker. This is one of the few matchups where actually Serenite Chain Gang's probably better. So he does bait out the Auto Defense Matrix. He's probably going to give this attack again, trade into that Hero Power. That's what I'd do if I were him. That's what he probably has. Unless he doesn't. Okay. At the end of that, we'll give it Divine Shield, and then we'll make a 1/1. Surprisingly enough, I don't think we need the Corpse Taker yet. I think Corpse Takering, is that yeah, that works. Is much better to use after I've taken some damage because of the fact that they give lifesteal, and it'll probably heal me up a good 3 to 6 health minimum. So I think holding on to them, at least until I draw like a lifesteal minion, is good. Because if I draw 1, then it's very likely that I'll draw another 1 and I will lose the effect. But until I draw like even 1, I think it's pretty decent to just play the game out slow. Or turn 5, if I don't have any other better options, just use the Corpse Taker again. Interesting, okay. He's trading in? Does he know what I'm trying to do? What, like, we'll hit it, we'll get rid of the Divine Shield. That way he can't trade in with the 1/1 because then I don't get any lifesteal. And I'm actually, I think, losing this matchup, although I have Consecrate, and I actually have a pretty decent way into this game. If I don't draw... Ooh, okay. We do have another Corpse Taker. He's going to be hitting me for 5. No, he's not? Okay. I still have another Consecrate and Inequality, so we're just going to do that. Wipe his board real quick, get rid of both of those. Pretty efficient removal, and I'm left with a 1/1. Next turn will probably be Greymane and more 1/1, more 1/1s. And ideally, at this point, the thing that I get is a Spike Ridge Steed, Tarum after like a Consecration, so I still have minions and he doesn't. Wild Pyromancer to help with removal. Either of my two big boys, the Lich King or Tyrion. Pretty sure I already said Spike Ridge Steed, but that too. Or Venging Wrath. Like, there's so many good options to draw at this point, and I don't know if I'm actually going to draw any of them. Every deck has to lose eventually, and this deck is 7-0 right now, so obviously it will probably lose. Okay, so I'm going to have to kill that, I guess. There's the Spike Ridge Steed, though. Can I kill that 0/4? Technically, the answer is yes, I can kill it, but I don't know if that's the priority. I think we just hit him in the face and we'll kill that 0/4 soon. He's going to get 2 spells off of this. So that's really bad. If he gets Hex, I'm going to literally quit the game, I think. If he plays Tarum... No, he can't play Tarum. He hasn't played a Stonehill Defender yet. He used so much to remove my board. So incredibly much, it was ridiculous. 2 Blessing of Mights. Just to deal with my board. Like, that's a little ridiculous. Kill off that first so he doesn't get a spell. Hit him with this. Corpse Taker. Can't really do anything into my board, I don't think. He has no removal. I have a lot of aggression. Equality Consecrate if he's able to get anything out. Just Consecrate in general beats him. As long as he didn't get a Hex, we're chilling. And if he did get a Hex, he would have hexed my Death Rattle minion, so I wouldn't get a Stegadon. So I think this game is pretty much won. I think this deck is going to be 8-0. Okay, that's fine. I have Consecrate. Probably just Consecrate it. Frostwolf? Oof. Okay. Freezing it means it won't be able to attack even next turn, so I don't even care about that. I think just going aggro is probably my best play. Ooh, with a Blessing of King. Oh my goodness. Okay, we play this on that. We just go face for 14 damage immediately. Can I even close out can I close out the game here? I didn't actually do the math on this. Technically I do not have... No, wait. Yes, I do. Consecrate. Easiest game of my life. This deck is 8-0, 100% win rate. It's absolutely insane. Would recommend. It is expensive, though. It is expensive, so it's not for the faint of wallets and money. Anyway, see ya.